Something almost crazy right now is happening with Ethereum.
Is the supply contracting or not yet?
It's actually growing about 1%,
Growing
which is
1%.
lower than Bitcoin's inflation rate.
Okay.
It's actually a third of Bitcoin's inflation rate.
We literally haven't seen this for years, that the amount of buy volume on the hourly chart is going parabolic.
How big do you think that could be?
Well, I think that there is a very high probability, I'm going to say maybe even 50%, that Ethereum's network value.
Watch today's whole video if you're invested in Ethereum so you can make the best decision for you as an investor. And it is no secret. In Jerome Powell's speech today, he started this pump. He is caving to Trump. Listen in.
In the near term, risks to inflation are tilted to the upside and risks to employment to the downside, a challenging situation. When our goals are in tension like this, our framework calls for us to balance both sides of our dual mandate. Our policy rate is now 100 basis points closer to neutral than it was a year ago, and the stability of the unemployment rate and other labor market measures allows us to proceed carefully as we consider changes to our policy stance. Nonetheless, with policy in restrictive territory, the baseline outlook and the shifting balance of risks may warrant adjusting our policy stance. Monetary policy is not on a preset course. FOMC members will make these decisions based solely on their assessment of the data.
So the market is pricing in 2 rate cuts by the end of this year. Both the market and the FOMC pencil in 2 cuts by year's end. No matter what happens in September, to me, it is much more clear on where rates will be 2.5 years from now, even clearer than where they will be 2 months from now, which is probably lower. In 2026, Jerome Powell is out of the Federal Reserve regardless. Donald Trump puts in somebody new, presumably somebody who shares the same views of high growth, low rates like he does. But the rate cuts are starting again, most likely in September. That's why we're beginning to see life again in crypto. That's why Ethereum has started to pump.